Do I get a sword?
You'll probably make your own, seeing as how you're in Cabin 9.
Ah, yeah. What's up with that? Vulcan?
We usually don't call them by their Roman names. The original names are Greek. Your dad is Hephaestus.
Festus. Sounds like they got a cowboys.
Hephaestus, god of blacksmiths and fire.
Yeah. With the flaming things above my head, was that a good thing or a bad thing?
You were claimed almost immediately. That's usually good.
Someone mentioned a curse?
Ah, look, it's nothing. Since Cabin 9's last head counselor died...
Died, like, painfully.
I ought to let your bunkmates tell you about it. Jake says they'll give you the best bunk in the cabin. Beckendorf's.
The counselor who died, this was his bed?
Yeah, Charles Beckendorf.
But he didn't die, like, in this bed.
No, in the Titan War last summer. The big, powerful guys who ruled the world before the gods. They tried to make a comeback. Their leader, Kronos, he built a new palace on top of Mount Tam in California. Their armies invaded New York and almost destroyed Mount Olympus. A lot of demigods died trying to stop them.
I'm guessing that wasn't on the news.
You didn't hear about Mount St. Helens erupting, or the freak storms across the country, or the building that collapsed in St. Louis?
Must have been busy.
Doesn't matter. You were lucky to have missed it. Beckendorf was one of the first casualties, and ever since then...
How did he die? I mean, Beckendorf.
Explosion. Beckendorf and Percy Jackson blew up a cruise ship full of monsters. Beckendorf didn't make it out.
So Beckendorf was pretty popular before he, blew up.
He was awesome. It was really hard on the camp when he died. Jake, he became head counselor in the middle of the war. Same as I did, actually. Jake, he did his best, but he didn't want to be a leader. He just likes building things. And then the war ended, and then everything went wrong. Cabin 9's chariots blew up. The automatons went haywire. Their inventions started to malfunction. It was like a curse, and eventually people started calling it that. The curse of Cabin 9. Then they lost a dragon.
You lost a full-size dragon?
It's a bronze dragon, but yes, it's an automaton. Hephaestus camp built it years back. Beckendorf found it a few summers back in pieces and rebuilt it. It's been helping protect the camp, but it's a little unpredictable.
Unpredictable?
It goes haywire, smashes down cabins, tries to set people on fire, tries to eat the satyrs.
That's pretty unpredictable.
Beckendorf was the only one who could control it. Then he died and the dragon just got worse and worse. Finally, it went berserk and ran away. Now, it shows up, demolishes something, and runs off again. Everyone expects the Hephaestus kids to find it and destroy it, but...
Destroy it? You've got a full life-size bronze dragon, and you want to destroy it?
It breathes fire. It's deadly and out of control.
But it's a dragon, dude! Can't you just, control it and talk to it?
They tried.
You think this is my parents' cabin?
No, this is a cabin of Hypnos, god of sleep.
Then why?
You've forgotten everything. If there's any god that can help us with memory loss, it's Hypnos. Hey! Snap out of it! Cabin 15 does that to everyone. If you ask me, this place is even more dangerous than the Ares cabin. At least with Ares, you can learn where the landmines are.
Landmines?
Clovis, wake up.
What?
We need your help.
I was sleeping.
You're always sleeping.
Good night.
First help, then sleep.
Fine. So, you don't remember anything, huh?
Impressions. Feelings.
Yes.
Like, I shouldn't be here at this camp. I'm in danger.
Sit down. Close your eyes. Serious, all right?
What happened? How long?
Just a few minutes. But it was tense. You almost dissolved. Leith?
No, not even Leith.
Leith?
The river Leith in the underworld. It dissolves your memories, wipes your mind clean permanently. That's the branch of a poplar tree dipped into the Leith. It's the symbol of my dad, Hypnos. The Leith is not a place you want to go swimming.
Percy went there once. He told me it was powerful enough to wipe the mind of a titan.
But that's not my problem.
No, your mind wasn't wiped and your memories weren't burned. They were stolen.
Stolen how?
A god. Only a god would have that kind of power.
We know that. It's Juno. But how did she do it and why?
Juno?
He means Hera. For some reason, Jason likes the Roman names.
What, does that mean something?
Sure. Could be important.
But they're the same gods, just with different names.
Not exactly. Some gods are only Roman, like Janus or Pompona. But even the major Greek gods, it's not just their names that change when they move to Rome. Their appearances changed, their attributes changed. They even had slightly different personalities.
Okay, so maybe people saw them differently throughout the centuries. That doesn't change who they are.
Sure it does. The gods take after their host cultures. You know that, Annabeth. I mean, these days Zeus likes tailored suits, reality television, and that Chinese food place over on East 28th Street, right? It was the same in Roman times. And they were Roman for almost as long as they were Greek. It was a big empire, lasted for centuries. So it makes sense that their Roman aspects still take a large part of their character.
Makes sense.
But how do you know all this, Clovis?
Oh, I spend a lot of time dreaming. I see the gods there all the time, always shifting forms. Dreams are fluid, you know? You can be in two places at once, always changing identities. It's a lot like being God, actually. Like recently, I dreamed I was watching a Michael Jackson concert, and then I was on stage singing with him, and I could not remember the words to This Girl Is Mine. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing, and
Clovis, back to Rome.
Right, Rome. So we call the gods by their Greek names because those are their original forms. But saying their Roman aspects are exactly the same, that's not true. In Rome, they became more warlike. They didn't mingle with mortals as much. They were harsher, more powerful. The gods of an empire.
Like the dark side of the gods?
Not exactly. They stood for discipline, honor, strength.
Good things then. I mean, discipline is important, right? That's what made Rome last so long.
The Roman gods weren't very friendly. For instance, my dad, Hypnos. In Greek times, he didn't do much besides sleep. But in Roman times, they called him Somnus. He liked killing people that didn't stay alert at their jobs. If he nodded off at the wrong moment, boom, he never woke up. He killed the helmsman of the Aeneas when they were sailing back from Troy.
Nice guy. But I still don't understand what has to do with Jason.
Neither do I. But if Hera took your memory, only she can give it back. And if I had to meet the Queen of the Gods, I'd hope she was in more of a Hera mood than a Juno mood.